Welcome to This Is Important, a production of iHeartRadio, the show where we only talk about what's the most important, bottom line, critical thing happening on this planet. Today on This Is Important,
butthole, nipples, and cum.
I'm a hungry California sun bear.
Grown-ups don't like watching movies with kids in them.
I didn't even have sex till I was 35.
buckle up.
Woo!
Hey, hey, hey.
We're back.
Oh, sorry. Wrong button. Wrong.
Give me a hell yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's a good question. No, that's worth asking. Who does care? Who cares that we're back?
Start off with a whimper, Blake. You don't care, dude.
I care.
Does anybody care?
Sorry.
Does anybody give a shit that we're back?
Does anybody care anymore?
Does anybody care we're back?
Blake's over at his brand new house. I see that new backdrop.
Ooh.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I got a little...
Yeah, dude.
Thanks,
sick
man.
setup. I went and did a little tour the other morning. It's a
Thanks,
sick
man.
pad, dude.
Thank you, dude.
Very modern chic right there, dude. That's like some modern chic.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, that's modern chic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
My favorite genre.
Thank you so much. I'm trying to be modern and I'm trying to be chic. And that's kind of why I'm wearing the Google glasses for chicness.
Didn't Iron Sheik
Yeah.
just die?
I feel like everybody's dropping like flies lately, so I'll just say yes. And
We're already getting called out for Bob Barker. We can't.
Dude, we said Bob Barker. Man, when will it stop? I feel like every person we talk about.
it's true.
But we talked about Steve Harvey a lot.
Allegedly.
If Steve Harvey dies within the next
No.
month, if he dies within the next month,
We quit the pod.
mass suicide together.
Oh, yeah. We have to take a hiatus. Yeah.
I write the movie where his ghost haunts us.
Wait, you said hiatus? Okay. Yeah, we'll do the hiatus thing instead
Yeah.
of the mass suicide pact that I was
I would
planning.
just rather start with a hiatus and then see what happens. But though
We
can,
know you would, Mr. Hiatus.
Yeah.
yeah. Love me my breaks.
We off ourselves, but we turn on again later. That's it. Okay? Just a little hiatus. That's it.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, yeah. So so we are being clear, no mass suicide.
No, absolutely not.
No, not with us.
No Okay, I'm just
Okay, one at a time.
All
we'll
right.
do it one at a time.
It would be too funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be too funny. The new medicine that I'm getting on, the doctor told me.
Speaking of brushes with death,
Yeah, the doctor told me.
You already OD'd on your pills?
No, it wasn't working. I had an epidural yesterday.
Get 'em.
So this is like what my wife had when she gave birth.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
a lot of
that's-
wives.
lot of birthing mothers do an epidural. What?
Birthing people.
I've had one.
yeah. So I had the hip surgery last week.
Sorry?
and then I had the hip surgery last week,
Mm-hmm.
and then I. What? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Kyle. Did you get on board with the mass suicide or?
No.
He's trying to circle back.
I was wondering what one of us said, but I didn't catch it, and then I was just making a face. So
Oh, okay. I thought
I was just smiling and making a goofy face, thinking maybe.
it threw me, dude.
Still funny.
Sorry about that.
So I had the hip surgery last week, and then that didn't stop any of the pain that's happening in my body. So they were
Okay.
pretty bummed about it. And then I did an epidural yesterday, and they were like, "This guarantee you, we're giving you a nerve block. The nerve pain will be gone. It has to be gone."
But also your back will be gone.
And then they gave that to me. It didn't go away even a little bit. In fact, it maybe was worse yesterday.
Wait,
What?
I
Well,
yeah, I
'cause you
talked
got
to
like
the-
torn tissue. Is that what you're feeling now, or what?
I'm having spasms like all the way down into my legs and into my toes on my
Like-
left side.
Like the stinky leg?
Yeah,
Stanky
the
leg.
stanky.
Are you
leg,
doing
stanky.
the stanky leg?
No, he has the stinky leg.
Yeah,
Yeah, the stanky leg.
I don't know what it is.
but it's it's a stanky leg that I cannot control. So I'll just be cooking eggs in the morning and just start.
Are you doing the hump?
Baby.
Like, what are we talking about?
Oh.
Do the hump.
No, it sucks. It's
Like your legs in motion.
it like wakes me up in the middle of the night, so I'm like not sleeping through the night and shit.
Like a dog that has a dream where it's running.
Yeah.
I'm exactly like a dog.
That's what it is for sure.
Oh man.
Yeah.
We laugh, and we cry.
Where my dog's at? We laugh, but I'm sure you're
We laugh. So I'm going to be on this new medication that they're like,
living in a nightmare.
just
We give this to dogs that are having nightmares.
they're like, just so you're aware, this might produce suicidal thoughts and just
Oh, so that's why you were saying that.
You're like, been there. Come on, bring them on.
be careful of the. Yeah, I just got off the phone with him, and he said, be careful of the suicidal thoughts and know that it's the medicine. So just make sure are you with your wife when you start the medication? And no, she's in Louisiana. So I'm just going to be.
Is that supposed to help?
I'm going to be home all alone starting this medication. And I started tonight. So if you guys want to give me a little jingle jangle later.
Bro. Yeah.
And the way you started off the podcast was asking for a mass suicide? Dude, you need to get off.
I'm just saying, I thought Kyle suggested it.
It's the pills talking, Blake.
I did not say that. I said a hiatus. I just said, yeah.
You said a hiatus. You heard suicide? Dude.
I thought we were all on the same page with the group suicide. If Steve Harvey, because then we're the problem. If Steve Harvey were to die, then we're the problem.
Yeah, but there's still some factors of fate in there, of just some.
There is some wiggle room there. All right. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. It's all good. So, Adam, I'll be FaceTiming you. Sure, I can FaceTime you. What's up? Yeah.
Do you need us to take sessions?
Hey, I don't even know if I need the whole FaceTime. I mean, it could just be a quick text. Yeah. Hey.
Oh, wait, you don't want it? Oh.
or do. I would love that. Or do,
Okay, cool.
Wait, this is life or death and you still won't answer our calls? What the fuck, dude?
I answer calls.
He's like, FaceTime's a little bit too far.
Yeah. Come on, man.
I answer calls. Well, I don't know if it's a lot to FaceTime someone, and then you got to be like, 15, 20 minutes and the catch up, and
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, Durs knows. I've never talked with him on the phone once, so he knows.
What do you mean?
Yeah, bad reception.
What do you mean? What do you want to talk about?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, have you guys haven't talked on the phone ever? Is this
Ever?
something that is?
No, I think we did. I think we
We don't regularly talk on the phone, but like,
no. I think the last time I called Durs and talked with him, I remember it being the beginning of the pandemic and just being like,
Crazy, right?
checking in.
Yeah.
Hey, how's you and your family during this global pandemic?
Adam called and I just go, what?
It was like, what?
Oh,
Yeah, he kept
That's
saying,
Adam,
"Don't
what?
be a bitch about it." I was like, oh,
Yeah.
These are fun.
That's cool.
Well, it's weird that you got that medicine that says like suicide, because I did want to take this time to have this episode be the flowers to Adam episode. But I guess we can nip that in the bud.
Oh,
Oh yeah, man.
no, man. No, not at all.
Please do, man. I'm already thinking.
Yeah, no, take them back. That's a major early take back right there. No flowers for you, brother. You don't get shit.
No flowers.
I mean, yeah, it is scary because if they can't find the cause of it, then they start looking at like, do I have MS? Do I have ALS? Do I have Lou Gehrig's disease and all the real scary shit?
The cause of ALS.
Is that like, what is that? Is that like,
The cause of Lou Gehrig's death.
Wait, really?
Adam, is that like brain scans and stuff? What is that? Well, I mean, we don't have to go there if you don't want to, dude. Yeah, I mean.
Dude, I don't even fucking know. It'd be a neurological disease that they sort of have to like count everything else out before they will say that, okay, you only have 2 to 5 years left to live.
What? Well, you've been Googling.
And we spent 3 of those years seeing if this was the thing.
Seeing if this was the thing and not giving you pain medication because they don't want you to be addicted.
Wayo.
Dang.
Yeah, you've been wayoed. Well, new kind of wayo.
Yeah.
I've been way out. But, fingers crossed that it's not that stuff, and we find it's the cause of the diarrhea soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we want the cause of the diarrhea.
The doctor goes, I don't know if I just said that, but he goes, this is a very perplexing case.
Right.
You don't want to hear that.
The last thing you want to hear a doctor say, he's like, He's like, the nerve block really should have worked. That works like 98% of the time. It's very abnormal for it not to work.
Huh.
And I'm like, well.
You tell him you're a 2%er?
I guess so.
Hell yeah. 2% milk.
7.5 inches.
Bro.
How long is that needle?
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
But it's super duper long. It's like 9 inches long, right?
It's not that long. That's not that long.
To Adam, I guess that's not that long. That's a pretty long needle gulp to me.
It's like a regular 9 1/4 inch.
It's like,
it's a regular size needle.
What? It's like
needle. What's the big deal?
Size of a Subway.
Yeah. What, 9 inches? That's like that's the size of my, what's that?
Yeah.
The size of the Subway sandwich I get?
What's that?
Come on, man.
That'd be 6 inch.
Well, moving on from Adam dying.
I don't know. I think it is really, really long. And I got 2 shots.
It's not that long.
And I was awake for it. They just did like local anesthetic.
Okay.
But the guy who was in the clinic next to me was going under. And the nurses were like kind of calling him a bitch. They're like, you don't have to go
Is this Brozarks?
fully under.
He was going under to receive the shot.
To receive the epidural.
The nurses were calling the guy a bitch from your room.
Yeah.
No, like we're blocked off by
This is Orange County nurses who are like, did you see this fucking guy?
Yeah, they're like, you don't have to, but
oh my God, dude.
No, I was in Bev Hills for this. It's a Beverly Hills nurse. And
okay, these are Beverly Hills nurses that are like,
so it's like, oh my God, did you see that bitch?
Yeah.
Okay, very trusted. Yeah. As if
no, they were the curtain was closed, so we're in just the little holding.
The curtain doesn't block sound, Adam. She can't just start talking shit with the curtain closed. That's what my parents used to do.
Exactly. So I didn't see the guy, and he was like, I'm not.
Yo,
I'm gonna be put under, and she's like, it's very doable, and you could drive home and still have like the rest of your day. And he was like, nah, I don't trust it. I want to be out. And she's like, okay.
This was the same procedure.
Okay.
Same procedure that you got? Yeah. I mean, that's like me when I go to the fucking dentist. I'm like, gas me up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to feel jack shit.
And they're like, sir, you don't have an appointment.
I was like, gas me up. Let's go. Put the mask on. I want to.
Hey, can I get a key to the bathroom at least then?
Yeah, anything. Got any free coffees or teas?
Sir, you have to leave.
I kind of get that, though.
Jesus.
You don't want to feel anything.
I'm gonna stick around. Gas me up.
Gas me up.
Gas me up.
So the nurses are talking shit about the bro next door just because a curtain is closed.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucked up, dude.
Well, I don't think they weren't talking shit, but they were like, it's very doable.
Yeah, they're saying like,
and admittedly, it was. It sucked. It's a giant needle in your back, but like,
ugh.
You feel it going through like bits and pieces of your flesh, just tearing deeper and deeper.
See, I don't want to feel. I don't want to feel that.
They put a local anesthetic on it, so you're like numb. But then once they're like
Comfortably.
trying to there's the screen, there's a monitor
Points
of your butthole,
and they're like trying to find the exact spot in between your spine to release the steroids and the whatever else.
That's my butthole. Oh, that's not the spot. That is not the spot. Whoa!
That's my butthole.
See,
I think you found it. You relieved something.
I think like
something's relieved.
wow. When you're talking about putting that up there, I think I would
Moon River.
be so scared that I might move and like the needle.
Oh, sure. Well, do they strap you down?
You know what I mean? Like it would hit something and then I would tweak it and then the needle would just like.
Yeah.
No, I'm just laying on a table.
You wouldn't move, Kyle. You're laying down.
But dude, but what if it like?
Don't move.
Kyle, if we lay you down, you can't move anyway.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, hey Kyle, don't move because then they could
Don't move.
Don't
Yeah. Oh!
That's what I would be afraid of.
freak out. Like I was adjusting, like when it was painful, you're like, ah. But I wasn't like
holy cannoli.
Kyle thinks he's too squirrely.
flinching, and then they hit the spinal cord, and now I'm paralyzed.
Well, that's the thing.
Wait.
That's why I think I would get like fully knocked out. I
Earthquake.
2 for flinching.
think I would be that dude behind the curtain because
So you were the
doesn't
bitch
matter.
that the nurses were making fun of.
yeah, like I'm actually getting like anxiety just
Wait, where were you the other day?
thinking about it. Like it's like
You're sweating.
it's tweaking me out a little bit because
Yeah, it was crazy, dude. I got the epidural and then drove back from
that's a big fucking needle.
Beverly Hills down to Orange County.
There we go.
So that's what they told you at least.
Yeah, bro. Go for it.
Like I was like, am I going to be able to drive? And they're like, yeah, you should be able to. And it was the
Yeah.
first time I drove since my surgery.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fucking go.
And I was like, sure, fucking strap in.
Have at it.
I guess because they put
You should renew your license at some point, but go for it, brother. I did my wisdom teeth without going to sleep, and it was kind of harsh because
Really? Wait. Really?
yeah, they didn't put me down. They kind of they were like, yo, do you want to stay awake? Do you want some, there's bitches that go all the way under. I was like, I'm not a bitch, bro. I was an asshole back then. I have switched since.
Sure.
I think I was a bitch for that.
Right. Was that in Beverly Hills?
they wouldn't gas you up or what? You got
I got gassed the fuck out, which
Yeah.
we've covered.
I think I got gassed the fuck out too.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
For sure.
These are technical terms we're throwing around, but for people who don't.
Oh, we got a chunker. Blake's in the new crib.
Yeah.
Doesn't have the setup quite dialed.
Oh boy, here we go.
Chunksville.
Ooh, this is our new weekly runner, Blake's Wi-Fi.
Blake's a chunkin'.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no, I was for sure put down for the wisdom teeth.
You were put down. It brought you back. Yeah.
Yeah, they brought me
Yeah.
back alive.
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about how I woke up and said that my fly was open, and my parents were like, "What?"
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But I was joking. It was like a Seinfeld joke, and
yeah. Right.
nobody liked it.
Dude, when
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so that as if they molested you on
Right.
the table. That hilarious bit.
right.
And my mom's like, what? And I'm like, just kidding. I'm joking.
That really funny bit.
Did I tell you guys when I got my arm, when I went under for my arm surgery, when I came out, I fucking tried to like punch the nurse and they had to hold me down and like.
Yes. You spit at
dude-
her, right?
I like was swinging at her and telling her to leave me the fuck alone and like.
This is the most Kyle story I've ever heard.
But I thought, am I thinking of somebody else who woke up in a hospital, or like maybe they were drunk, they were spitting at the nurse? Wasn't that you?
What?
I don't think I was spitting at her, but I was probably putting on a performance.
It was a different close friend of mine.
You run with a tight crew, Dersey.
Oh, okay. The other one. Yeah.
Yeah. Just lost saliva.
But yeah, when I
Just-
came out, I had no idea what the fuck was going on. And I thought I had been like kidnapped or something, I think. And so.
It's weird. I wonder what the difference is between different, like going, I've had a lot of anesthetic and I've been under quite a bit.
Mm.
And every time it's different, right? Because
Yeah.
sometimes you're like
It hits different.
real goofy
Yes.
and loopy and you're saying
Dude.
silly shit and you're
Right.
doing weird stuff. And this last time,
You're spitting on people.
for the hip, yeah, I had a bomb strapped to myself and I demanded some respect. No,
Right. And you deserve it. I think that it's an art form, isn't it? Like, isn't that like an anesthesiologist, like a job where your job is to like
yeah,
tailor it?
like get the perfect, yes.
Yes. They watch it and they twist the knobs and stuff. And they're like, okay, he's almost dead.
It's basically a theremin. You're basically operating a theremin.
Yeah, totally.
Correct. It is. Yeah. It's like very fluid.
Yeah, because this time I woke up and I was like,
Death is fluid, man.
oh, we're done. Okay. And then I got up and like,
Mhm.
Yeah. It's just like old hat.
Sat there for like a half hour and then got up and drove home.
By the way, when you woke up was on the 405. You're like,
Yeah.
we're done. I'm driving.
Oh, I missed my
No doubt.
exit. Fuck.
Huh.
Loop
Okay.
it back.
No doubt.
Dudes, I got Invisalign. I got it on right now, but you can't tell, huh?
Wow.
Oh.
You can't tell.
Really? I can't tell. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And is it on the bottom? Because you're getting your
yeah.
Will Ferrell on, or is it the top?
Is it on the top or it's the bottom? Yeah.
It's the bottom. It's the bottom.
It's both. I have it on both.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, I put it on.
And you can't.
Yeah.
When you put it back in, I can kind of hear a difference in your speech. But I didn't notice that before. Is it just because you just put it back in and it has to settle?
Yeah, I
or-
think I was slurping the spit back up, and I didn't quite get it on the back cap, so it was like I was like, yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, that's cool, dude. Yeah,
It's so fucking weird, dude. It's like,
Does it hurt? Or is it like because it's like braces. It's like a gradual thing that like moves your teeth, right?
yep, and I have to wear rubber bands in them too. I just haven't started doing that yet, but I'm gonna.
rubber band man. Wow, like the Taliban.
Do the bands make you dance or no?
The bands are gonna make me dance, baby. You know it.
What are you gonna look like by the end?
Well, hopefully my bottom grill gets a little straightened out, but it's like it's not for aesthetic. It's because it's like a lot of plaque buildup. It's not good medically, I guess. So they're like, your teeth are all crowding. We need to separate them a little bit. You got no gaps.
Right.
Yeah. And you also don't want your teeth all folding in on top of each other, and that's a bad look. And
I don't want your teeth doing that either.
That's what I got one down here that's like, I was like, can you just ditch that one? Like, and I don't even have to wear Invisalign?
Very common. Very common.
Yeah.
yeah, just ditch a tooth.
But medically, not good.
Medically, probably not the best.
Because I'm happy for you, dude. You recently lost like 50 pounds. You're getting your teeth figured out.
This is like that show, The Swan.
Your eyes have straightened right out. You're really coming together, man. This is the year of Kyle.
Dude, I got my eyes checked the other day. 20/20 vision. Straight up.
What were they? Are you having a glow up?
He's for sure having an ultimate glow up.
I'm having a late glow up. I'm having a midlife glow up.
Yeah.
That's what's happening right now.
Uh-huh. Are you like Benjamin Buttoning? Because it's like you're going from like kind of this thing to this man.
Bang.
You went from a thing to a thing. That's what it is. Yeah.
Wow. I don't know.
A thing to a thing for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I'm just, something shining on me. You know what I mean? What can I say? Something shining.
Yeah, I like it, Kyle. I watched a couple episodes of Workaholics last night.
Nice.
Just because I was, thinking like, well, if we do a group suicide, like I gotta, in costume, like maybe we could reenact something fun before we drink the Kool-Aid or something.
In costume. Yeah.
Which episodes are we going to be watching?
Yeah.
I was like, man, Kyle, you had a kind of a cool.
You're swaying me a little bit.
I'm trying to remember the show.
You had a cool, dirty look on the show. I liked Carl on the show when you had like the dyed hair and
The blonde hair was very sexual for me.
you were all like skinny and
Thank you.
you
Wow.
were dressed as a pirate for one episode. Yeah, it was. You had a cool vibe. Yeah.
With the eyeliner, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Just those eyes. They peer right into your soul.
that was like, we were becoming real actors at that point, huh? The Pirate was season 1. That was like we were wrapping our last season.
Speak to that. Kyle, will you speak to that? I like listening to podcasts where people say, speak to that.
I will be happy. I do remember directing Chris Parnell fucking Michelle Obama impersonator while Barack Obama impersonator watched. Yeah.
Impersonator. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for clarifying.
Egypt it is.
Thanks for clarifying that, Durs. We didn't want anyone to think that Parnell was fucking Michelle Obama.
Right. We don't want any
Allegedly.
no slander
Amen.
over here, baby. Okay, we're clear. We're alleged and clear. And I was wearing that costume, And it was just I remember being like, what the fuck is actually going on? And it was in my bedroom that I was going to sleep in that night. It was, yeah.
God bless America. Remember that dude? He had like a nice little career going. I bet he still does doing them the Barack impression because he was like everywhere.
Still.
That was he's great.
Yeah, I actually watched Wolves of Rancho last night, where we go to the Rancho Cucamonga, and
Quality.
that I directed that episode, and
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
there's photos of me directing that episode, like with slicked back hair in that dumb suit that we had on. It looks like
And these photos are up at the DGA.
It looks like I got dressed up for my big week of directing like that.
That's funny.
I like that. Sometimes I wish I was that kind of a director that, like, dressed up.
But didn't you? Who do I know? Somebody.
Well, Paul Feig does that.
I thought you wore like a blazer or something like that. Yeah, Paul Feig. That's
Who, me? No, I don't own a blazer.
No. I thought Kyle did. Like first week, he like wore something fancy, and we were all like,
No.
"The fuck are you doing?" And then you're like, "All right, I'll take it off."
I don't see that for Kyle. Remember when we would go to like general meetings when Workaholics was first it was like before the show had even aired, but like
Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
It was all about the buttons.
there was a buzz, but then I'd have to talk to Kyle about having his armpit hair out.
Right, wearing sleeves. Yeah.
And be like, Kyle, we're going to go meet the vice president at MGM or whatever. Let's throw on something where your armpit hair is. And I remember we got in like a true argument about it, like a true fight. And you're like,
well, I always had something on.
He wanted to be himself.
Fuck them. If they don't respect me like this, then they just don't respect me. And I'm like, it's just your armpit and your nipples hanging out. It's just.
Yeah, it makes sense. I make sense. Yeah. It's my way of saying I'm not playing your game, okay? But
Yeah, I think you're both right. I think it's a thin line.
You could dress like yourself, but it has to be the nicer version. When you go to those kind of meetings, you don't come covered in paint.
I kind of think the combo, Adam, that I settled on was like,
you don't go covered in paint, is that what you said?
paint. What the fuck? Yeah, right. Working on the car outside,
Right. Yeah. Just tree sap.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Kyle was always covered in oil or paint or some shit. Yeah, it's just dirty. Someone digging a hole in the backyard for no reason. I don't know what this guy's up to.
Yeah. And since Blake's not here, I'll just say, and his dick is out.
Thanks, dude.
Thank you. But I do remember it ended up being like tank top with button up over it. So then I could button up before the meeting. But the problem was
Yeah, that was like the little compromise that we came to. I remember truly we were leaving. It was one of our first meetings. I think it was MGM.
Right.
He'll never forget.
And it was one of our first big meetings. Yes, Durst got in an argument with a woman who is now a high-level executive elsewhere.
Oh, really? You guys? Oh, wow.
You did or I did?
Durst did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
But
wait, you remember this? Wow. See, okay, yeah, keep going because I'm like,
all.
What was the conversation about?
About me and Newacheck? Yeah, about him dressing properly, and then we got in a little feisty with each other, and then
you got in an argument,
and then you're like, "Fine, I'm gonna wear this shirt." And I'm like, "Great, I would love that."
Yeah, right. I like that. But what the fuck?
And meanwhile, I'm just dressed in a t-shirt.
And then what was the fight in the meeting? What was the fight in the meeting about?
I don't remember. You had like beef with that. She had said something and you took offense to it, and then it was like a real awkward moment of you planting your flag. I can't remember exactly, but you remember. I mean, I don't want to say the woman's name, but
I don't remember.
She's a big executive elsewhere. Yes,
oh.
I bet Blake would remember.
Yeah, well,
we
wild. Yeah, I have no memory of any of these. Not a lot of these meetings.
Of any meeting ever.
Yeah.
Well, they kind of all run together in a way. They're like chapters.
Yeah, well, there was a lot. Yeah, I only remember the first few that we went on, and
Right.
the big ones.
The only meeting I remember getting in a fight with was somebody at Paramount who I was pitching this summer camp slasher to, and she was like, "Is it R-rated?" And I was like, "Well, yeah." And she's like, "But like, aren't the kids like 13 and 14?" And I was like, "Yes." And then she just goes, "Adults who go to R-rated movies don't watch movies with kids." And I was like, I don't know if that's true. And she was like, I've been in marketing for 15 years. I think I know what I'm talking about.
Blake's back.
Sorry about that. Wow,
And
I
then,
leave for a
like-
second. Durs is on a haterade or what?
We got into some. It was. Yeah, hold on, dude. Just keep playing your board.
Well, if you would shut the fuck up and listen instead of coming in hot. Hey, don't come after me. I held your fucking torch while you were gone and talked about dicks
Yeah.
for you.
He did. He did.
She was like, adults don't
How
watch
big?
movies about kids. And I was like, what are you basing this on? And she was like, my 20 years in marketing. And I was like,
Oh,
okay,
God,
but
that.
sure. And then within 12 months, Stranger Things came out, and then It came out. And I was like, well, I could have made those, but okay. So that was the
shit's
one. That was the
weird.
one meeting I remember getting in a fight with somebody being like, I got to push back on that. I don't think that's true.
Yeah,
And, I guess I was wrong. JK.
yeah. There's a big JK there. All right.
Blake,
what meeting did we get in a fight, Blake, where you were there and somebody said something and I planted my flag?
I want to say that it was an early meeting. We had told the story
Okay.
about how Kyle and me got in a little argument going to one of our first meetings because he was wearing his tie-dye tank top and his like
Always, baby.
armpit hair was hanging out and his like nipple was flopping out the side. And I was like,
Always, baby.
And for some reason, Adam had a problem with that.
I was just like, dude, put on like a shirt, at least cover up your nipples. And then we got in a little argument.
Yes, I do. Wait, I do remember you telling him to cover his nipples.
Water trash.
Yeah. I was like, at least the nipples, just cover them up. Because the whole goal of these meetings is they look at you and go, here's someone that I can entrust $30 million to go make a movie for us.
Correct. Yeah.
And Kyle had the Carl Venice Beach.
Yes, that exact shirt. You know exactly what shirt I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, he only had one tank top and
No, I had the.
But then I'm not sure if it's the exact meeting we were going to, but it was one of the early meetings, and we were going to like, I want to say MGM, and meeting with this female executive. And she was pregnant, and I don't know. I don't remember exactly what the beef was.
Oh, I remember now. I was like, that's not okay.
Yeah, that's where I draw the line.
Okay, I remember. Yeah.
That one. Oh yeah, Durst flipped out just because it's not cool.
yeah. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, hang on.
I was like, too weird. How are you?
Position of power.
I can't remember what it was, but
How are you in an office pregnant at the same time?
Yuck! Who's really making the decisions?
I said, I'm not leaving here before you do.
not my
Wow.
tempo.
No, okay.
Yeah,
So
you
she was pregnant and
You kicked her.
I can't remember what the fight was about. I remember it just being like super duper awkward.
yeah.
Do you remember this at all, Blake?
I sort of do. I mean, Durs is willing to make things awkward if he feels strongly about something. I've been in plenty of.
Yeah. I like to make people explain things when they say stuff and I go, what do you mean by that? I don't
I just go, okay.
I don't let people just say like blanket statements about stuff. Like someone going, adults don't like to watch movies about children. I go, what are you talking about?
Hollywood.
Yeah, and you have to be that way. You got to be you, man. You got to do that.
And by the way, I'm not saying it because I go, you're wrong. I go, you feel that way based on what?
You feel me?
Like, sell me on that. I would love to understand the same thing that you're saying the way that you understand it. Because from where I'm sitting,
Yes, it's like it's android curiosity. He's just he's a robot.
Durs, you are now claiming that you will admit that you are wrong. Do you think you're good at that?
I didn't say that. Admitting that I'm wrong?
That was so good.
I admit when I'm wrong, but I also...
But
yeah, but I'm not wrong.
No. To clear the air, I'll admit when I'm wrong.
Durs will concede.
But I also won't be like, my opinion is wrong. If I get like something factually incorrect, yes.
Sure.
But like, if I disagree with something based on my opinion, I'm not going to change my opinion until I'm educated in a way where I go, my opinion is now shifting to something else. You know what I mean?
Right. You will concede.
I understand that, and you are good when it's like a story thing and you're pitching ideas.
Yeah, creative collaboration requires that.
You can be sold on someone else's idea. You're not like stuck in your ways like that.
But Durs is a very opinionated person as well, which is kind of crazy. So that's another factor in this issue.
I think my opinionatedness comes from my dumb brain not understanding where other people are coming from and how they got there.
Yeah.
And so I stop them and go,
I'm a dumbass.
I need you to explain that.
Yeah, please explain the nuance to me. Please explain the nuance because I'm not there, or like, what's up? Yeah.
How did you get there? I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
I think you're a fucking idiot, you dumb pregnant cunt.
Whoa!
Adam,
holy moly.
Adam just played a recording
Disaster,
from the
my
meeting.
guy.
Where did you get that?
Allegedly.
How did you get that?
Hey, but that's
My
a side
God.
effect. That's got to be the side effects, dude.
It has to be the medication
Hang on a
I'm on.
second.
That's the pills talking. That's the pills talking. Jesus.
That's got to be the side effects.
By the way, the fact that you put the whole thing in the context of the executive was a pregnant woman, which has nothing to do with anything except for the fact that that's who it was.
That's who it was, yeah.
But now it seems like you're
Adam loves children though, so he was like he clocked that. He's like, oh, another child in the world.
Well, it's just an identifier. It's how you.
But it makes it seem like that's pertinent to the story. Where I was like,
no, I just said that because it's funny.
Really, you're gonna have an at-home birth? You're a fucking idiot. Here's what I would do.
But that was just Adam trying to jog your memory, right? That wasn't pertinent to the story.
Yeah, he's just taking a little jog around the lake.
I don't see gender or pregnancy. Executives are executives to me. I like to go into meetings like this.
Whoa.
That's what I'm talking about. I don't pay attention to any one of these fucking meetings.
Let me guess. This
is how I pitch at every studio. I go, okay. So this is an R-rated movie for grown-ups about kids. Are you with me? You're not? I'm too stupid to understand why you wouldn't be. Talk to me.
Durs gives him a voice modulator and he says, talk through this and I'm going to cover my eyes.
Okay. Grown-ups don't like watching movies with kids in them.
Okay. Who said that?
Who said that? Hey.
Actually, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who said it.
Bitch, you got kids in you. One. Actually, it's twins.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry about it.
pushback. I like a little pushback's fine.
A little pushback.
Yeah, exactly. It's good. Healthy discussion.
Because have you ever just been in a room where someone says something and you watch everyone go,
Blake, that was the perfect.
and you're like, no one's gonna.
Yeah, that's usually what I do. I would say
you talk shit in the ride home.
I would say like 95%. Yeah.
I think I pick and choose my battles. Like I can definitely like figure out which ones I want to just let slide and which ones I gotta be like, hold up, what was that now?
I don't even categorize these things as battles. These are misunderstandings.
See that? I do like that.
Well, that's fair. That's actually
These are good breakdowns in communication.
that's huge. Right.
Well, yeah, I know. It is interesting because some people get offended when they're opinion or their idea is challenged, and that shouldn't be how it is. You should always.
And that's what's crazy to me.
I know. That's weird.
Like somebody was like telling me their friend created a show, or no. They were like, "Hey, are you watching this show?" And I was like, "Oh, we watched a couple episodes. It drove me crazy. I hated it." And she was like, "Oh, my friend created it." And I go, "Oh yeah, it's I think it's a fucking mess." And she's like, I just told you my friend created it. I go, I know, but like
That doesn't make it better.
that's not. I'm not gonna tell you. Oh no, it was actually pretty good. Like da 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 da.
Oh, this macaroni tastes like fucking shit.
It was actually pretty good. Like da 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 da.
It's my family's secret recipe. It's been passed down generations.
Yeah, that was the last thing my grandmother made before she passed away. That's her potato salad.
But then she was like, "Would you like it if I started shitting on like one of your friends' projects that was?" And I was like, was it bad? Is it your opinion that you didn't like it? Then that's fine. It's not going to offend me. Like,
Right.
I don't know where you could like.
But would you do that if it was that person's show? Would you go, I think it's bad, I don't like it, to if they are the ones that did it?
No, but I've always wanted to have conversations with people to be like, we can agree this missed the mark. Like, where do you think it happened? You know, but I think that's for them to bring up if they want to.
Sure. Yeah, sure. But also sometimes, you know, I mean, people have strong views about projects that we've done, and sometimes you're like,
Sure.
well, I stand by the decisions that we've made.
But again, I'll go, why do you think it was bad? And then they'll go this, and I go, and I might go, you're right. That's the worst part about it. I like all the other stuff, and I think that outweighs it though for me. You know, But to take it personally like that when it's just kind of I don't know.
Well, it's so hard not to though.
Yeah, some people are just bitches. Some people have to go under to get an epidural. You know?
It's science.
Some people are just bitches, dude.
Dude, I remember when I found out that my uncle, who like we watched movies like a lot growing up and talked about movies, like that's what we did at family functions.
We get it. Industry brat. Go ahead.
No. Uncle Swim
Your
Coach,
Uncle
man.
Spielberg? Oh, okay.
Nepo baby.
Oh, you got to watch movies as a kid. No wonder you're a fucking director. Go ahead.
But I talked to him and he was like, yeah, Game Over Man, yeah. And that was like at Thanksgiving, and it was like, oh, he didn't really want to talk about it. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll go talk over here. Then I find out that my mom told me later, like, your uncle turned that movie off, didn't finish it. And
Oh, what part? What did it? The butthole? About it? Adam's cock?
I really think it was the butthole.
For sure.
It's
my cock, the butthole,
I think it was the butthole into the dog, I think is really where
that turned a lot of people off.
Yeah.
he was like, I'm not even going to try this anymore. But
Well, admittedly, that movie isn't. I understand
Isn't funny or good.
No, I think it's super funny, and I think I really like the movie.
But my point was that
I do too. I think it's awesome.
if he would have told me that,
But I understand how that it would be off-putting for some people if that's not their sensibilities.
I do too. I totally get it. This guy is like, he's religious. He's kind of been more conservative as he grows up, you know, and as he became older and became an elder. So it's like,
And he hates that this was making him laugh. We got him.
that could be a truth because this is.
We fucking pulled him back to Sinville.
It could be the truth. This is a guy who's like Cheech and Chong rules, you know. So it's like, oh, what's up? But
Dude.
But to Cheech, I remember that scene in Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke where they had one man eat another man's ass at gunpoint. That classic scene. Yeah, I feel like it's apples and apples. Yeah, they had the exact same scene.
Yeah, up in smoke, deleted scene.
Shout out to Gabrus.
After the
Very funny.
Dude, it's after the credits. If you keep watching Up in Smoke, they have this cool scene where
Cheech rips a bong load out of Chong's asshole. So
It's a felch. Is it a felch?
it's really good. Yeah.
he sucks a bong load. Yeah. He uses butthole as a bong.
yeah, what do they call that when they when it's the 2-liter bottle and in the water?
Jenkum or gravity bong.
A gravity bong. Yeah.
Gravity bong.
He gravity bonged out of his asshole. So
Yeah.
He does a cartwheel and then he slurps it. It's really good.
I mean, hey, we stand on their shoulders.
You know, different time. Just different time.
Well, I'm like a little worried about this the live show because so many people, like family members of mine, like I have like 50 people coming to between like Omaha and Kansas City. I have like 100 people that are like, we're coming, and I'm like, I don't know if they listen to the podcast. Like these are like my aunts and uncles and their friends.
My parents want to come to the Chicago one,
and they're like, they're in their 50s and 60s, and I'm like, I don't know if they're listening to the podcast. I'm like, dude, just so you're aware, this isn't like a stand-up show where this is curated material that I've done, for years, and I've developed it. This is us sitting, talking, and it'll probably devolve into porno and buttholes. 100% of the time, it's porno and buttholes, and they're like, oh, it'll be fine, it'll be fun. I'm like, all right.
At least nipples, nipples.
Yeah, everybody's got a butthole. Well,
I also heard, I was talking to our buddy Scooby from community college, and he says he's coming to the Arizona show with his 12-year-old. I'm like, wait, is there not a
Yeah.
There's not an age limit on some of this? So.
Dude, that's
wait, really? I would not have guessed that 12-year-olds would.
Yes, it's an all ages show.
What?
Isaac?
My parents want to come to Chicago and bring. My mom's like, I want to bring my old stewardess buddy and her husband.
Oh well, they've seen it all. Very shagadelic.
These are all people in their 70s and maybe 80s. And I go, okay, Mom, if you want to bring them and just listen to us talk about, I literally say the same thing. Talk about buttholes for an hour. That's up to you.
Yeah, but it gets worse. You kind of have to say to these people,
just know that it
gets worse.
It
gets worse. Buttholes is like the fucking entry. Then you have to be like,
yeah, that's the entry point.
Because you kind of have to say to these people,
so that's what
you have to look at them in the eye and be like, Mom.
Buttholes is the entry point, is the name of this episode.
That's the entry point.
Yeah.
Because then it gets
buttholes is the entry point, and then we go deep butt,
and then we go into cum, and it's like fucking, it's crazy, dude. It's like you have to kind of say like, butthole, nipples, and cum.
So come on out to Boston. Essentially, Medford, Massachusetts is sold out. Sorry, you snooze, you lose.
People like it.
Did it sell out?
Come on out to Yeah, we're like right there.
Yeah.
And then
Couple
Chicago,
more.
we still got some tickets. Come out. That's the first big weekend. Boston and Chicago. And the following weekend.
Hey, Chicagoland, fucking show out. Let's go.
Yeah, baby.
Go out, show up.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Come on, man.
I think the bottom bowl has sold out, and then now it's a big theater. Chicago's like 4,000 seats or something crazy. So
damn, son. And did we mention that we're having the entire cast of The Bear joining us in Chicago?
Yeah, we didn't mention that. We didn't.
Oh, and we shouldn't because they are.
And we should.
Oh wait, that's not it.
Oh, dude, let it rip.
Whoa, yeah, dude.
Don't ruin it. What are you doing,
dude? What's up with the guy, the lead singer of, not the lead singer, the guy from The Bear?
What about him?
I'm like,
yeah.
What's his name? I mean,
Jesse Plemons.
No, Jeremy Allen White.
Jeremy Allen White, right?
Jesse Michael Plemons.
Yeah.
Suddenly he I think he just got a divorce and is now
all right.
Just a lot of TMZ photos of him running shirtless. I'm like, this guy is sending it right now.
Okay. Still gonna send it.
I'm happy for
allegedly.
him.
Yeah, of course, dude. He's having his fucking moment.
Are you jealous, Blake? Are you jealous because he's kind of stealing your look?
Wait, what?
He's kind of stealing your look.
What is his? How is he stealing my look? A tank top and it sleepier eyes.
Well, he doesn't have long hair. That's why Blake keeps the long hair, right?
Skinny white guy. Yeah, but he has a shaggy.
No, but he looks like a young teenage wrestler. He's kind of got he's a little guy, right?
Dude, speaking of which, he has that wrestling movie with Zac Efron coming out that's about to be fucking sick, I think.
Yeah.
I think they're going to kill it.
Yeah, I hope that is good.
Who's it about? It's about an early family. What is it? Do you know?
Yeah, the Fuck, I should know their name. It's like a very famous like WCW or NWA like wrestling family, like the Van Dorens, or it's not that.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
It does sound right. That does sound right.
It's not that, but
Yeah.
it's Van Doren. I think is sunglasses. Am I tripping? That's Von Zipper.
I think Van Doren is Vans. I think
Van Doren is
That's Von Zipper.
quiz show.
Vans. No, Vans.
I wish a producer could look this up for us.
Yes, it is. It's Vans. Van
Yeah.
Doren.
Von Erich.
Von Erich. Yeah.
Von Erich.
Yeah. Van Doren is Vans. Von Erich.
Van Doren is Vans off the wall.
Von
66,
Dutch.
baby.
Go ahead. Yeah, Von Dutch.
Von Dutch is the sunglasses.
He's in the Von Dutch movie.
So it's the Von Erich wrestling family.
Yeah, which I don't know a lot about that wrestling family. I think it was a little bit before my time, but it was like...
That's like pre-WWF, right? Isn't it? Like,
I think it's kind of like tickling around like Four
Ooh.
Horsemen, maybe? I don't...
but I thought it was like The Traveling. I don't know.
Who's directing it?
I don't know. I can look it up.
I don't know, but all I know is their looks look amazing. I would have loved to be cast in that movie.
They're hot muscles.
I know, but who's? It comes down to who's directing it. Who's directing it?
Well, you have to cut your fucking hair, bro. You got to cut your hair, dude.
I could cut it a little bit.
Because their looks aren't going to save the movie. I feel like that's been
Speaking of,
I think it's going to be good. Dude.
A guy named Sean Durkin, who I'm not familiar with, I don't believe.
there's been a lot of look movies that have fallen flat and not delivered on like the stills that get released.
totally.
Yeah, but Jeremy and Zac Efron, he's like a sneaky, really good actor. Shouldn't even sneaky. He's a really good actor. He does, when Zac puts his mind to it, he's a fucking killer, dude. I think he's great.
What's your favorite Zac performance? I was just wondering.
What was the one that the Room, when he was in The Room, but it's not The Room. What's the Seth Rogen movie where they remade The Room?
Yeah.
Were they the Disaster Artist? He has a really tiny part in that.
Who was he in that?
Who's he playing that? That's Dave Franco.
Yeah, but it was Zac Efron.
Wait a second. That was Zac Efron playing Dave Franco doing the guy?
Wait, who was he? I don't remember him in that movie. I like that movie a lot.
I don't either.
He was good in the Ted Bundy show, or was that a movie? I think.
Yeah, he was. No, that was a movie. He played Ted Bundy in the movie, and he
was great in that.
Yeah.
did all right. He did good.
He's going for it.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah, Zach's a good actor.
And Mike and Dave is one of his best movies ever. Are you kidding me? That shit rocks, dude.
Well, I can get behind that.
Very funny in Mike and Dave.
Thank you for saying it.
I'm more of a Neighbors guy.
Who was he in The Disaster Artist? I'm still tripping on this.
He's like just a very small scene. I think he's like
He's the boom operator for a second.
Dude, it's
Okay.
And
All
you
right.
believe it.
Blake picks like this scene where Zach has the absolute smallest role.
He definitely did. I'm like, what?
It's like a little cameo role, and he's like, he was really good.
dude, that's all I need.
He was playing Zac Efron, and he was like natural with it.
No, that's all I need. I'm like a casting director. I see those scenes and I'm like,
No, Zach's a good actor, and I think that movie. I don't know the director Sean Durkin, but I hope it's cool.
I think
And
it's
that
gonna
Jeremy
be
Allen
cool.
White guy, he's got a ton of heat on him, so at least they're positioning. You think his agents would position him to do something
Yeah.
at a high level
Dope.
at this
Yeah.
point coming
It's
off
gonna be
that show.
dope.
Yeah, you think so, but then you never know. I do
You
like
never
when
know.
he's on the bear. He's like in the alley, like squatting down, bent over, smoking and talking
He
to people.
smokes cigarettes really well.
Like that's a move. I don't know if I would do a movie and I squat down to smoke. They'd be like, "You should stand up."
We're like, what are you doing? It looks. Yeah. For me, they'd be like, it looks like your knees are hurting.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, that would be a hard discussion for the
Durs.
monitors too. When you're at the monitors
we're
just
in
watching them
Chicago-
wobble and you're like, I don't want to fucking go
Yeah.
take.
Yeah, Adam really looks like he's in a lot of pain crouched down there.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
but he wants it. He told me that he came out of the trailer and he was like, dude, I got an idea for this scene.
I'm going to do a cool Jeremy Allen White crouch.
Anders, please stand up. You look like you're taking a shit.
In Chicago, when we're on the road, we're gonna all take
Oh,
a bunch
man.
of
tell me what to
Instagram
do.
reels of us smoking
Exactly.
cigarettes as best
Ooh.
as we can. It's gonna look great, man.
Like in white t-shirts.
I'm gonna smoke my first cigarette in Chicago.
Yes.
Dude, I got to get those herbal. I got to get the herbal ones.
Hey, when we get to Chicago, we're going a day early. Are you guys coming over to my parents' house or what?
Yes.
Yeah. Hello.
Absolutely. This is gonna be my first time. I didn't get to go the last time.
We gotta go. We gotta do it.
Can we broadcast from the house? Can we do those?
I mean, we're in Chicago to do a podcast.
Wait, can we do a ghost hunter where we like scan your house for ghosts and spirits? Because I bet there's a ton.
Yeah, but if you end up throwing a net over my dad, not okay. I got one. Guys, this is my dad.
He's translucent.
Oh shit! My bad, Phil.
Your dad looks like Slimer, bro.
He might get in the 3-point stance out of just like memory.
The Iron Claw is the movie of the Zac Efron, Jeremy Allen White
Oh yeah, that's about to pop off, dude.
movie. The Iron Claw. Yeah, that seems cool. Absolutely. I'd love to come to the Holm residence.
Dude, we can just gallivant around Evanston and I'll take you my old food spots.
Yes.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Are there? Yes. What Wiener Circle? What's the best hot dog in Chicago?
Oh, it's Mustard's last day,
Tight
right? Are we
Buttholes.
going there? Are we fucking
Yes.
going there, dude?
I mean, Mustard's is right by me. It's right by me. Everybody gets a shirt. You guys actually have a picture up in there. It's me and you guys.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, we gotta make an appearance.
Will that get us a free cheese dog? Wait, what?
I doubt
Dude.
it.
Dude, you could just buy. You could just.
Hey, that's me up there. All right. That's $11.99.
All right, cool. That's $5.
$5 hot dog.
Do we have
Hey, man, I'll take a free hot dog.
maybe this is what we do. We eat a lot on the live show for in Chicago.
Yes.
Oh, like
We're
we eat it.
There's no doubt. Yeah.
Let's DoorDash.
We get a mountain of hot dogs and we just eat on microphone
Yeah.
for an hour and a half.
I think that
We should have food there for the shows. I'm gonna be hungry.
I want a gyro plate.
no, there's gonna be DoorDashes interrupting the show the whole time. Let's order 100 DoorDashes, and then every DoorDash guy that comes,
That's funny.
I do like this.
Why not 69?
we interview him.
They wave them through all the way
pizza.
to the front, and
Yeah.
they have to come all the way down. And yeah,
Yes.
This is the way.
yeah, I kind of like that. Maybe we do something like that.
That's a
Yeah.
great idea.
And if we do that, we have to overtip, you guys.
Oh, we do.
We have to. 20,000%.
20,000% and a T-shirt and some hot merch.
What?
By the way, when did it go from like, do you want to be a cheapskate and do 17%? Do you want to do 24, 29, or 36? And you're like,
Yeah,
aren't I
it's-
already paying like
Yeah, those buttons,
dude, it's
$15 extra just for delivery?
those buttons are flagrant. Yeah, the credit card.
I-
It's like, what's up?
Hit other.
yeah, it's so crazy. Like I got a salad. I was home alone, and I literally ordered a salad.
You ate salad, bitch.
Freaking see ya.
Dude, I know.
Dude, good for you, Adam.
And
Hey, I was thinking
Yeah.
the same thing.
so I ordered it. It was $56
I love salad.
Oh my
because I DoorDashed it.
Worth it.
god.
And it was just all the upcharge. It was like a $20 salad, and then with all these extra fees and bullshit.
Yeah.
And then I
Well, because
tipped.
what is it? There's already a delivery fee, and then there's
Get
a
'em.
fucking tip fee, and then there's
Get
also
'em.
if you don't want them to take longer fee, like an expedited delivery fee.
Oh, and I do that every time. I'm such a sucker. Even though it's like 5 minutes, I pay the extra.
It is
I don't do that,
negligible.
but I am very, very angry when it's like, yeah, we're preparing your order, we got it, and then it's like is making it, and I'm like, where's the fuck's he going?
Oh, and then they drop someone else's meal off first. They like pass your house to go to another place because they paid the $3.
Adam's waiting out front with his hands on his hips.
I'm
hungry.
pissed now.
It's annoying. That frustrates me to
I'm a hungry California sun bear.
the most. That frustrates me to the most.
Have you guys gotten left hanging by an app? Like,
What?
Yes, I have gotten hanging.
I go yo, or whatever. I order some wings, right?
Yes.
And then it goes, it'll be there in an hour.
Nice.
Sure. There we go. Now we're talking.
Now
by the
we're
way,
talking.
I'm Home Alone style parent. Like I time it perfectly. So like as soon as the
that's a
kids
funny
go
movie.
down, my food shows up and I can have like my night.
Oh, it's for you. It's not for your kids. I thought this was gonna. I thought this was.
Kids go down. Daddy shoot.
Wife's out watching Barbie.
Daddy shooting up.
I thought it was for the kids.
No. This is just for me. The kids already had like whatever.
They had their chicken nuggies. And
PB&J.
Something. Yeah, exactly.
Fair.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And so then like
It does.
I'm sitting there and it goes, you got a new driver. And I go, all right, whatever it takes. And then 15 more minutes goes by and it goes, you got a new driver. It's now been an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And then at 2 hours it goes, hey, they don't have something from your order. It's canceled. I'm living in a nightmare. And I was like,
What the?
Dude, that
No.
I mean, that's happened to me a few times. It's so frustrating.
so I go into the app and I'm like, yo, you guys just absolutely ruined my night. Now I'm eating dinner from somewhere. It's somehow at like 10 p.m. at night.
I gave my kids sleeping pills.
Yeah.
I ordered food.
I gave them shots of whiskey.
I fucking knocked them out with some Dimetapp.
Big melatonin night over here.
You ruined my night, bud.
They did. And
I gave them Adam's suicide pain meds. And
so I go, they're like, we can offer you $10. Well, you get your money back and you get like a $10 to play with or whatever. And I was like, I want $50 or I'm deleting this app.
Good for you.
Okay. Oh, good for you.
And they're like, I can't do that. $10 is the max. And I go, you have a shot right now to keep a customer who will keep using DoorDash or whatever the fuck it was.
and they're like, okay.
This is over the phone.
I go, you can get,
This is like yeah.
no, this is like the text thing. I go, you can get years of my money.
They're like, dude, can I go?
Are you texting like you have a shot right now?
Yeah. And by the way, you're texting someone in India. They're like, we don't care.
No.
Oh, I'm not even texting a person. This is a machine.
Yeah, this is AI.
Your voice memoing a robot.
But dude, I go,
You're talking into your phone. You can send me a $50.
you can either send me a $50 reimbursement or you can just lose so much money for the rest
Right.
of the existence of your company.
You can lose my number. You know how much pizza I order?
And by the way, I was doubly pissed because it was an app I never use. Adam's taking a picture. And my buddy's wife works for them and she's like,
It's her company. And I told her she's a dumb ass motherfucker.
Yeah, and she fucking sucks. Yeah, she's a dumb pregnant bitch.
she was like, you use Postmates? You use like Uber Eats? And so then I go, all right, like I'm going to move yours to the front of the line. I'll use this one. And then like on my second or third order with them, I get stiffed.
Dude.
I'm so sorry.
Freaking see ya.
Sorry, man.
Well, I mean, I just talked about this right before the pod, but I ordered Domino's it was right after my surgery, and
Okay.
I was like, Chloe was like, "What do you want me to? Do you want me to cook you something?" And I never
Aw.
get pizza, and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna be a fat little piggy. Oink oink, baby, give me some pizza. I'm on pain pills. I'm like, give me
I'm
the
gonna
pizza.
come.
And so we ordered Domino's. It doesn't come for 2 hours.
What?
And it still says it's going to come. And we're like,
Is this with an app? Is this using an app or is this straight? Okay, it's the fucking apps, dude. Oh, well, okay.
the app, but the Domino's app. It's the Domino's app. And then so I'm like,
Which you did or did not have before, like tonight, that
Yeah.
night, you downloaded the app that
You
night.
know what, babe? I'm downloading the app.
no, Chloe loves Domino's. So she had the Domino's app.
That's
so we
great.
get the Domino's.
Okay, good for her.
And then I was like, you know what?
Tight, dude. It's a keeper.
Domino, motherfucker.
She's a keeper.
Fuck this. Pizza Hut says that it can be here in 20 minutes. So we get Pizza Hut. The
Ow.
Domino's shows up 5 minutes before the Pizza Hut. And so we just have a pizza.
Ugh.
And I'm like, okay, it's a little taste test.
Oh,
Dude,
Yup.
hands down, I've always been a Domino's guy because
Okay.
I just, that's what I kind of grew up on. Pizza Hut annihilated it. It was hands down better. I don't know if it was a better batch or what.
I think we've had this discussion, right? Back in the day.
Go back episodes. I've been claiming Pizza Hut for a long time.
I've been a Domino's guy. I think that's just what
You've switched.
people order 1,000 pizzas of. You know, when
It's-
you're like at a sporting event, they're like, "We'll
Yeah.
get 200 Domino's pizzas for these little monsters."
Domino's ain't it.
Who?
What was it? What was it that set it far and above? Do you remember? This was very recent. What was it that set it above?
I'll tell you.
Dude, it was the crispy, like buttery
Mhm.
crust.
Crispity crunchity.
Yeah, keep talking about it.
It also was hotter. It felt the Domino's. It seems like
Hot.
it was sat there for an hour before they decided to drive it over here.
It for sure did.
Well, the Domino's, I think the Domino's did, yeah.
And it just was a much worse pizza.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree.
Markedly?
It was markedly worse.
I agree, dude. Pizza.
So teams up.
Well, I always thought that Domino's had it was too salty. I didn't
Pizza,
think. I think
pizza.
Pizza Hut goes a little
Yeah.
lighter on the salt, which or overt salt.
I like Domino's. They do a good garlic crust at Domino's, but
Yeah, but it's so salty. Ugh.
Domino's.
for this batch, and we got the exact same pizza because
Pizza.
we wanted with the same toppings and everything.
Oh, that's good. Scientifically, that's
pizza.
good.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it was a real taste test that we did, and I'd say taste test of 2. Domino's came up on top.
Last time
No,
we did this,
Pizza
you were
Hut.
a Domino's
Pizza
guy.
Hut.
Sorry.
Blake was a
Pizza
Pizza Hut guy. Jesus. I believe I was a Papa John's guy,
No.
but I have
Oh.
also since had Papa John's and not been pleased with it.
I thought Kyle. Oh no, Kyle's Papa Murphy.
He was Papa Murphy's, and that was a whole thing.
Well, that was a value rating. That was a value system, and also I know what it is, and we didn't talk about it. It's Costco.
Oh, dude.
Value, taste, everything. Costco pizza fucking rocks.
Like,
It's weird. It's weird you mentioned that because I just got a card today.
You got a Costco card.
I am officially a member, and I am loving it.
Well, you got that nice big brand new house, dude. You gotta
do.
fill it up with some
Some snacks.
giant pizzas.
Soaps,
TP, a bunch of like goldfish.
toilet paper.
So many Dyson fucking robot vacuums and shit.
Yeah, like so many pizza rolls that you can't
Yeah.
close your freezer.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. The freezer
Wait.
is a war zone of rolls.
Costco.
Is this pizza that you cook?
No, I'm talking.
Or is this pizza that's
No.
like they make and you pick up?
And the price.
Exactly. That's what I couldn't believe I didn't mention it last time when we were talking about value.
But how do you get it? Is there a pickup window? Or do you have to go
It's
in
the-
and like
it-
not take you have to buy tires and you get the free pizza? Like what?
It's hot and ready. It's hot and ready.
No, this is the thing. It's
It's basically hot. It's ready.
the first stop when you come into a Costco,
Yep.
and it's the last stop when you go out.
Yeah.
They everything is thought out so well.
So you have to go into a Costco.
You have to walk into a place.
No,
No, it's outside. It's outside of Costco.
it's right before you go in.
So you do have to drive somewhere.
So it's not the first thing inside.
Well, it's different. It's different in all Costco's, Blake. It's different. It's different. Sometimes it's outside.
It's the first thing right outside of a Costco.
That's different. That's great.
Sometimes it's inside. It's inside at
The-
Woodland Hills, I think. But maybe that's
Okay.
the outside one. I can't remember. Maybe Burbank's
Dude.
inside. I can't remember. Right.
All right. So, all right. It doesn't matter.
How far outside is
I got a hot dog today with a soda
It's on your way.
for $1.50, and this hot dog was so big.
Hot dog with a soda, $1.50, ladies and gentlemen.
How big was it?
It wasn't that big. It wasn't that big compared to some other things, but it was a pretty big hot dog for $1.50 and with a soda.
And they probably unlimited relish too, huh?
Doesn't that scare you? Doesn't that scare you
Yep.
though?
Unlimited relish.
It doesn't scare me, Durs, because I bought
When something edible costs $1.50, doesn't that scare you?
no.
This is Costco.
No, because it's been that price forever. That's
Thank
their
you.
thing.
Yes.
Is they don't raise the price.
That's
they're,
right.
they're like Arizona iced tea. They're
That's
like,
right.
this is going to be the price.
But then the guy raised the price on Arizona iced tea recently.
Did he?
Well, and I do think the hot dogs went up 25 cents.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, did he?
I thought he was a G, dude. He did?
I thought.
Well, he tried.
He was
I
until he
thought
was
that-
like, the margins are getting crazy.
He tried. Hey, and let's all say it together. Thank you, Joe Biden. My God.
Thanks, Biden. Sleepy Joe.
We just want to see the laptops. Is that
So,
that his thing?
I don't know. Something about laptops.
Bro, it's always on a laptop, man.
Okay.
Dude, something.
I just want to see your Pornhub searches.
Yeah, I just want to see the Pornhub searches.
It's in the emails.
Benghazi.
Yeah, we want access to one website's keychain.
Oh, it's Mia Khalifa all day. Let's not.
Yeah, I don't need to see the whole the whole laptop. I
No.
just need to see the Pornhub search.
Just the keychain for Pornhub.com, okay?
It's
Hey, Mom, Dad, please come to every live show so you can hear us talk about Joe
Yes.
Biden's Pornhub searches.
And come.
yes, and all of
It's it's just like naked chicks washing cars, like washing like a '69
Oh, yeah.
Corvette.
Chevrolet.
oh yeah, it's
Like that's what he looks up.
it's bikini car wash all day. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, all day, and he's wearing the aviators while he watches.
Speaking of politicians that are just too old, what's the name of the dude who keeps freezing up in public during speeches?
Oh, I saw this today. The dude's name is Mitch McConnell.
Well, Mitch McConnell, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, Mitch McConnell keeps they're like, and Mitch,
he looks like a Star Wars character.
what are you gonna do like after this press conference? And he's just like,
69 dudes.
I actually just watched that.
just fully freezes up.
I know. I think he had like a neurological like issue. He just
that-
froze again today.
Today.
Oh,
Yeah, no, today they were like, he froze, and then it was like, hey, Mitch, did you hear the question? And he was like, yes. He said yes.
Dude, he was gone.
oh.
He said he heard the question. Yeah.
Always
man.
say yes.
This bro is making the most important fucking decision.
But he couldn't answer.
Dude, it's so crazy. It's so crazy.
Dude, it's crazy that there's. I mean, and we're placing we're so charged.
Let's get Pauly charged.
They're so, yeah, well, we need the youth, baby. Where are the youth
We're
at?
placing such a premium on like youth right now. Everybody's like, we need to get youth in there. You need to get youth in there.
I just said that.
Where's the 50-year-old? Where's the 60-year-old?
But that's still,
Yo,
It's everyone's 80.
But that's young in politics.
Like I don't.
that's youth compared to what's in office right now.
No, 35 is youth.
you know what I just found out?
Okay, fair.
35, like John F. Kennedy was youth. He was like in his late 30s.
I didn't even have sex till I was 35.
Who's the governor of Florida? DeSantis, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is what I just found out the other day, and my mind, guys, it exploded. A dude I went to high school with was in like fraternity brothers with DeSantis.
Very psychedelic.
And I was like, wait a second, how old is Ron DeSantis? He's like 3 years older than me.
Yeah, for sure.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Well, you're a city councilman dude age at this point.
I know, but I'm
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, how is that possible? He looks old as fuck.
I never would have guessed.
And he also doesn't know how to smile. Do you see that video of him like going like
Yes, very funny.
Well,
But in his defense, neither do I.
Yeah, he's
well, that's the thing.
44. Wow.
With both
He's
of these guys.
44,
So,
yeah.
okay, so you're saying he looks super old. Mitch McConnell's brain is melting. Why do politicians want to even be in this position? Why would you want to be, how old is bro, Mitch? Like 80? And you have to make crazy decisions?
I mean, it does seem it takes a certain type of person to want to be a politician. Like it's
You're fucking drunk on power. You're you're
Yeah.
going to Epstein's Island. I don't know what the perks are, bro, but why wouldn't you just why wouldn't you just want to sit at home and watch Family Feud nonstop? Like, what the fuck? No, not at all.
That wouldn't be a perk, just to set the record straight.
yeah, Family Feud.
There we go.
And we're not giving
Yeah.
anyone flowers that was on Family Feud. Because I don't want to do the suicide pact that we all agreed to. Is there any takebacks? Any takebacks? Yeah.
Yeah, that seems weird.
Jesus. Is that, and Adam, would that be a take back? Is that a take back, Adam?
Yo, these politicians are sick fucks.
Yeah. Let me apologize to this person, this pregnant woman in the meeting at MGM. If there was some sort of misunderstanding, I mean, it
could have been MGM. It could have been something else.
I mean, Isaac put her in the chat, and I've actually met with her a bunch since then, and it hasn't been weird.
Okay, well, now you're really outing yourself.
Yeah.
I don't care. There's nothing out. There's nothing out. If you get in an argument with somebody, but then you like see each other again.
It wasn't an argument. It was just, I remember it being like a funny, weird, awkward moment where all the rest of us are just sitting there quietly as.
Huh.
Yeah.
Of us asking for more water. Is there more water?
Nice shoes. You like those?
I do wish Adam was like, yeah, you told this person to just shut up.
He said, shut
up.
bitch.
Then I'd go, well, that's not okay. That's okay. That's weird. Huh. I don't remember, but if you say I did, I guess that's
Shut up,
bad.
bitch!
No, it wasn't anything like that. It was just a classic funny jersey.
Oh, well, I can't wait to get out of this goddamn strike and then go and pitcher again. And
go have more.
Let's get back to the table. Come on, let's get back to the table.
A mental sparring, huh?
I would love to be done with the strike. But you know what, guys? Since that we are on strike, there will probably never be another time that we are all off at the same time and can do a live tour together.
That's true.
That's true. This is our Hell Freezes Over tour.
Yep, this is it.
This is really the only time I can.
It was over before it started.
See it in the foreseeable future. Like, we won't be able to go on this tour.
Right.
If we are not on strike, because one of us will always be working somewhere, the four of us.
Oh, yeah.
That's how it goes.
For sure.
Oh,
Adam, you couldn't have said it more correctly. One of us will be working, and we're rooting for you, pal. We love it.
Go get him, Tiger.
Well, you guys work a ton too.
No, I'm gonna be doing this till I'm Mitch McConnell age, baby. I'm gonna be freezing up on this tour. You better believe it, baby.
And Blake, what'd you think about that butthole?
Well, dude, believe me, I would love to go on tour all the time, but Kyle's directing all the time. You guys we're all doing all kinds of shit. I think it's awesome that we're using this time to go and go on tour together.
I agree.
I'm retired, bro. I'm about to retire.
Fathers of children.
I'm about to fucking retire early, dude.
And perform in front of our parents and 12-year-old children.
Oh, man.
Equally important, I just want to say this.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Okay. Everybody listening who likes the podcast, likes Workaholics, please don't watch it right now. Like, because I keep hearing about how like Suits was the biggest show in the world the last month and everybody watched it. They're getting absolutely railed by not getting back end or anything. So don't encourage your like 12-year-olds to discover the show. I do not want Workaholics to catch on like wildfire and be the biggest show in the world now. I, Greedy, want that to happen, Greedy, after the strike. Greedy.
In a few months when the strike ends. Yeah,
so
then you can fire it up.
Oh, yeah, baby. Let's get those.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Once the strike ends, make a pledge to watch Workaholics over and over and over again, and
or watch it now and then just in the future just put it on. Have it be fun background noise.
Yeah, but
tight butthole.
Do us a solid. Please do us a solid.
Admittedly, it is a good show to just have on.
Suits?
Workaholics? It's great.
Because you could just kind of peek in and watch a scene and be like, oh, that was funny. And then go about
Loose
your day.
butthole.
Yeah. And it is funny, okay? It is still funny.
I believe it's the funniest television
Adam watched 9 episodes last night.
of all time. I was high on painkillers watching me and my friends.
He goes from Entourage to Workaholics to Entourage to Workaholics.
Adam.
Dude, there's some episodes I don't remember. There's like some episodes that I'm like, I don't remember shooting that scene even a little bit.
I feel the same way.
And then the other memories that I'm like, oh, I remember what I had for lunch that day. I remember what happened in between takes.
Oh, ribs. Ribs.
Dude, I can't go that deep. I cannot get those details in like any memory.
I still know all my lines and your lines, guys. Just kidding. I never knew even mine.
Any takebacks? Any apologies? Any epic slams?
Hey guys, sorry for dropping out for a second. I have solar power installed on my house, and we had a little snafu, but now we're flexing our power, baby.
Oh, flip that switch.
It's 104 degrees out.
I guess it's.
It's really hot, and we're getting power over here now, baby. Feeling good about it.
All right.
All right. I guess it's not the superior power. It goes out.
No, well, no, we just switched over during this show, so I flexed my power live on air.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you for flexing your power, dog.
Oh, that is cool.
Interesting.
That's awesome. Interesting. Yeah.
And I would like to say thank you for everyone buying tickets this tour. It looks like we're starting to sell out all over the place. And thank you guys for showing up and showing out. TII Nation.
TII, we love you guys. Nope.
You don't want to miss this. Kyle, Kyle's so close to becoming a hermit, everybody. You're never going to see him. This is going to be it.
Yes.
I'm going to actually have like a wall up between me and the audience while we perform live. A little curtain. Yeah.
A curtain works great. You can pull it open
curtain.
when you...
Because you can hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A curtain. You can still hear everything. Yeah.
Yeah. You'll be able to hear it. It'll be just like the podcast. Maybe at some point it'll turn into plexiglass, depending on how safe I feel.
I'm just saying.
Kyle, how about we do this? You're off stage, side stage. We have your laptop, and we project you onto the back screen of the theater.
No, I would like to be out there. I just don't want to be seen. I would. I would like to be out there with you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Well, we'll work that out. We're gonna work that out.
I have no problem with that.
Just gonna have to work out the whole, nerves thing.
Work out the hole.
Gonna have to work out the
hell
hole.
no.
See ya. Hey, all right,
like
Mom.
that.
You hear that in the back? You hear that, Mom?
Hey, Mom,
I
12-year-old,
love it.
work out the hole, and we're out.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's gonna be fun. I'll see you guys there.
It's going to be a blast. I'll see you guys on the road. I think we have one more podcast, and then from then on, it's Road City, USA.
Yeah, baby. Very shagadelic.
And by the way, in the future, we're going to be dropping 2 episodes a week.
Hello.
So take care of your funny bone. We're going to be bonking it.
Yeah, well, that'll be good. That way, it's topical when we're on the road.
yeah.
We can talk about
Storm
what's happening
chasing.
Hey,
now.
we promise it'll be topical.
Storm
It'll be
chase.
something.
It's still going to be like, yo, Y2K was crazy. I unplugged my computer that night.
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
it'll be like, you remember Jeb Bush?
Oh, wait, Kyle. Wait, Blake was wearing. Like, we have to
We'll
address
talk
this.
about it next time.
No.
Next
Blake
time.
was-
What are we talking about?
Yes.
It's
It's
Mark
Mark
Martin.
Okay.